about to check my message. No one is called, but my homies and some bill collectors. Say you love, bring somebody who's the ball. Y'all know nothing about that. That's that grown folk music.
That old people music.
That's definitely grown folks music.
He feeling it. You see him? He feeling it.
All right. It's your boy Don P with the TBD podcast. Unfortunately, Tad and Byron's not here, but we got their replacements. So go ahead. So this is Britt and Leah from DaBottomLine Podcast. They just started a few days ago. It's a dope show. Y'all should definitely check it out. We have their page at the bottom. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Happy to be here.
Y'all are our first female guest, so glad somebody finally showed up. When women be scared, they be coming up with excuses. You know, I got blood clots, you know, and I'm like,
oh, God.
What they got to do with you talking? I got blood clots. So
right? Talking in the hospital bed.
Yeah. Come to find out she just had muscle spasms, but, you know, you come up with anything when you don't want to get in that hot seat. Unfortunately, good thing for y'all is y'all against me, but we'll see how it go today. So just to start off, how did y'all come up with y'all podcast?
You want to start?
It was me who brought it to Britt over here, but the idea, guys, the idea came from him.
Who's him?
Came from Diamond himself.
Yes, it did.
It really did. He gave me the idea, hey, you should, why don't you start a podcast? You know, the female podcast with your friend. And I was like, you know what? Okay. I didn't think anything of it at first. I'm like, he's just talking. But then I sat back and I'm like, you know what? It's not a bad idea. Let me hit up
That'll be so dope.
Yeah. And once I told her, she was on it. Like, let's go. Yeah. I'm ready. When you want to record? You want to record tomorrow? We can do it next week. Ooh, let's get these backdrops. Let's do this. What are topics?
Some topics. Like, what's the audience we trying to reach? You know,
So who's this Diamond guy you guys speak of? I mean,
you, Don P. Okay. Diamond is his real name, guys. Yeah, I didn't know.
Well,
Dang, just told that man name and stuff.
Sure did.
He was trying to keep it Don P forever.
It's still Don P forever. So if I get kidnapped or anything, you guys know it came because of this.
Oh no, it's Malia's fault.
Yeah, now people on public records now because of her.
Sorry, friend. Sorry.
What? It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
So, like, were y'all nervous to record y'all first one, or was it just having a regular conversation?
I feel like we were nervous because we didn't know how to exactly. For one, it was just like our positions. First, you know, we had to find our angles, you know, and we switched seats. So, but then it was just like, okay, you know, you don't want to say anything that sounds, I don't want to say stupid, but, you know, you don't want to sound like how I am right now. You don't know what to say 24/7, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I was nervous and also just because I don't know if people are going to like talk about us or if it's going to be like great feedback or if it's going to be like, nope, on the shade room, look at these girls trying to do something to look stupid. Like, no, I didn't want that. But our first one was a bang, though. I enjoyed it.
It definitely was. I was definitely nervous. I think that's why we did a test run. Like, I was so nervous just to try to see how we sound, how we look. Mm-hmm. I was nervous that, you know, we'll do this and people won't like it or we won't get as many views or they won't be interested. And just, I feel like one-on-one outside of the damn camera is one thing. Like, we're goofy, like, we're funny as hell. But what if it doesn't relate on camera? So.
Yeah, a lot of stuff go into the podcast people don't know. You know, people think you just record and talk, you know, like we change our clothes. Like, it had been times sat down, put on an outfit, and he be like, no, I don't like this. And he go change his clothes, you know. like you never know what's going to happen with Byron. The fly kept flying by. Like you really can't really tell what's going to happen. But I just kept saying it's going to get better every episode, and it done got better every episode. Because if y'all look at our first episode compared to the last one, it's a big difference. And you just got to stay with it and stay consistent because you're going to get better. And I like that those first episodes didn't go perfect. So if you go back and just watch through, like, damn, they got better. They got better every time. You know, this person is saying more. This person, you can tell he's comfortable. This person, you can tell his girlfriend's not in the room with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, you know?
Yeah.
So I haven't looked at y'all numbers recently, but how did y'all do on y'all first day? Because our first day, I think we did like 15 views, you know, but now we kind of average like 30 and up. But how do y'all do?
It's been one day and we have 60 something views, like 64, 65 views.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Y'all know 60 people? Y'all told 60 people about it or just random people?
It's just promoting it on our Instagrams, having the people, the close people that we do look at it and them sharing it.
Yeah.
And I know when I had talked to you, I was just like, y'all should be able to grow bigger because believe it or not, it's more haters with guys. Like guys, they'll look at stuff, you know, they won't like it, they won't watch it, or they may watch it, they may not say nothing about it. With women, it's different. Like y'all haters will still watch every single episode, you know, or if a female watches something, they're going to like it, you know what I'm saying? Or they're going to share it or whatever. Like with guys, it's a little different. Because like I said, October be a whole year of me doing my clothing line. People I've been knowing over 10 years, they didn't like my pictures until I took the pictures with the girls at Top Golf. You know, so it's different how how guys support versus women support. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And I know Brittany, you got a company. You wanna tell us about that? The Creative Days and Nights is actually on the bottom of the screen. If y'all want to follow the page, definitely should follow the page. It's a dope idea.
Follow.
It's a dope idea.
Well, I do picnics and tablescaping, romantic settings, hotel nights for significant others, girls' nights, birthdays, you name it. You tell me your theme, your vision, and I make it a reality.
So pretty much, I mean, she's trying to be modest about it, but pretty much you guys that can't come up with dates, that can't fucking think, that can't take time out of your busy schedule to come up with something and think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? You need to get with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what you need to do. I tell people.
You
the
said
stuff
it.
I don't do it to brag about. I do it to change lives. And if you get with her, she may change your lives and whoever you're with lives. You know what I mean? You know?
Yes. Exactly.
So that's what it is. And that's dope. Because I've been telling people on the podcast, like, hey, send me a DM if you need any ideas. But you actually got a company with it. So how's it going though?
Yeah, I mean, it's going good so far. You know, I actually really started last month, and so far I've had 10 that's about to just, you know, get to maybe 30, 50, you know, add it on up. But I'm loving it so far. I love the feedback. I love the support that I'm getting. So
10 the first month. That's crazy. She should have been brought her ass in here to change everything.
There's a lot of romance.
Now she want to tap on the door to come service the room. God damn it! Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and check that door.
Right.
Yes. Just change this.
I feel like I need to let the phone down so this shit.
Yeah, so that's what's up though. That's definitely a smart idea. And like you said to plan 10 dates in 1 month. I don't even know if I sold 10 things in 1 month, and I'm doing clothes. So
Oh
you
wow.
got
See,
no, I'm saying
well,
my first month,
but a lot,
my first
but a
month.
lot of it is like honestly, it's the summertime. You know, everyone is just trying to get some type of romance. So, cuffing season, they're secure. So
Yeah,
that's what it is. They try to find the summer boo and then have it for cuddles. That's all it is.
Your business is gonna boom in the wintertime.
Yes.
Boom.
They gonna want me to do like the baby showers and stuff. Yeah, I got you.
it's gonna boom anyway. Like you're gonna become the female Hitch. You know,
That part.
I like that.
you're gonna be you the first person to actually say they're gonna do that because it's a dope idea.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what do y'all think keeps a woman? Is it reputation of the guy? Is it sex? Is it money? Is it because he's talented? What do y'all think? Or is it a mixture? Or what do you think is the most important? I know it's a loaded question, but you guys can answer it however y'all feel.
Me? Well. I'm like, okay, she ain't go. So okay. Damn. I definitely don't think it's a mixture in a way, but for me personally, I don't give a damn about the money or what you have, what you don't have. It's all about just the person itself, like your goals. Where are you going in life? Do you have a head on your shoulder? Are you still a knucklehead in these damn streets? Like, what can you bring to the table? How can you uplift me? I don't know. I just need them to be strong minded. I need them to have something going on. Just them, their personality, how they treat me. It's just the vibes. It's not any of those materialistic stuff because I could care about any of that. We can live in a box for all I care, but if you treat me like a queen, like that's all I need.
Okay.
All right, I ain't even gonna lie. You said somebody living in a box. I don't know if I can do it.
Not literally, girl.
I don't know if I can do it. I'll always support you, but I don't know if I can do it.
You know what I meant.
Okay, I'm just saying. But for me, it's just love and affection, honestly, because I can supply everything else. Just love and affection. That's all I ask.
Okay. I mean, Tad and Byron ain't here, but I know we would have been asked what I guess from the guy's point of view, what we think what keeps women. So if you're just saying for the masses, it's probably money, sex, Some people when they're younger it is the reputation because people want the cool guy, but that guy might not have no money. You know what I'm saying? So it just different points in your life because like I said, when you're younger, it's probably reputation. As you get older, it may be a mixture of the reputation with the sex, and then once you get to a certain age, it's about like y'all said, what does this person have to offer? Like it may not be money, but it's like who is he? You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on it.
I think guys
See, on the reputation part, I probably wouldn't even. Well, I know I don't really care about the reputation because I've been with some people who have always been called lame, and that's like their reputation, but that didn't faze me. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it was just like, okay, well, if they're calling you lame, maybe I could like step you up a little bit, and that's what I've done.
So you're
It's
saying
a little bit not lame.
So I got
but
So you're saying you were into kid pets. You want somebody. You want to grow somebody. You want to mold them to.
Yeah, they're my little flower. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're my little flower.
Okay. We talked
I'm
about
just
that on
watering them.
TBD
You know what I'm saying? To see them
podcast.
blossom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expecting them to be sold once I get them to that point, but sometimes that's what happens. Someone buys them and then they're gone forever. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
No, but I think you were right though. It depends on what stage in your life you are, because trust me, I've been through just the wrong guys, the bad boys, so to speak. But I think a lot of women go through that in their younger ages. They don't look at the good guy that they probably should be with. That ends up, later on in life, that's the nigga you want. But I had my fair share. But as you grow, you realize that's not the type of person you need in your life to settle down with. If you really want a family and you,
that's why you got Don P, right? Yeah, that's what you got.
Yep, that's why I married Don P.
Because I'm a nice guy. Okay.
A nice little shout out.
He's a mixture of both guys. Don't let him fool you.
Okay. Like I tell women, you may be dating ghosts and don't even know it. Okay. But I'll take that. I'll take it. But yeah, that's funny you say if they lame, you'll rather like bloom them and stuff like that, because we talked about that on TBD podcast, but it led it into like maybe women like guys like that so they can control them, or they can run the relationship or whatever it may be. But what's your reason? I'm messing with you. All right, next question.
Like, don't do me like that. Dang, I ain't trying to run nothing.
I got you. So what's the difference from your last relationship versus the difference from the first person you ever dated versus now? What are the difference between those people?
Between those people, or between or difference in you?
What are you talking about? Difference in you? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like how we were with our first boyfriend versus now, or how they were versus how the person we're with now is.
Yeah. So the guy that you dated first ever, your first boyfriend ever, compared to who you with now.
My first boyfriend ever wasn't shit. He wasn't shit.
Well, that transpired fast.
Really wasn't shit. I don't even think he was my first. He was one of my first serious puppy love boyfriends. He wasn't shit. No, if this ever gets to him somewhere in New York, his name was Garfield.
Whoa.
I know that's a funny name.
That's where you were in your life. You like guys named Garfield.
I like guys with unique names. Garfield. I married a man named Diamond.
Hey, that's not in the same box.
It's not in the same box, but still. But no, he wasn't. He really wasn't shit. He was just the total opposite of my husband, Don P. Like he was I'm not gonna say completely like a bad boy, but he had that bad boy mentality. Like he was just a horrible boyfriend. He was like really rude, disgusting. He would like belittle me in ways like even when we were one-on-one, or even in front of like a group of his friends, like in front of a whole high school during let out, like just embarrassing. He just a cheater and everything. Just I was always crying from beginning of the relationship all the way to the end. But now, I mean, I'm with my husband who's amazing. Like I'm really spoiled, and everybody that knows me says that. I'm a brat, and he turned me into that because I get whatever I want, really, and not necessarily. That's not to say he's a duck or green like these Florida people be saying, but he treats me like a queen. He gives me everything I want and dream of in a man, like seriously, and I love and adore him. He's such a gentleman. He's very soft-spoken most of the time. He very understanding. Like I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Same question, Brittany.
Well, my first relationship, it was, I'd say, quite similar,
Similar.
which is kind of bad. But my first relationship it was fun. Like, it was never like a dull moment. It was just straight fun. But we did have our ups and downs. But I learned a lot from that relationship, just from men's characteristics after living with them, how they want a female to, I don't want to say y'all want us to always be submissive, but y'all want us to always be submissive. So, I learned just how to maneuver around certain things so I don't always have to be so submissive.
Okay.
Because that's just not me. So with my current, it's, well, yeah, but it's still me learning how to, like, just figure out men's minds. It's always a learning. It's always a learning process, but it's just the same thing.
Okay.
It's nothing different from my last, which is bad to say, but it is.
Okay. So my first girlfriend ever, it was cool. She was a Gemini like me, so we'll talk. It's like four people having a conversation. So we'll talk forever. 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was pretty much. It's almost like the same person. She was like the girl version of me. She enjoyed that we got to come back for everything, so we'll go back and forth. Talking trash.
Very combative.
Yeah, and then I end up having the last word. She just laughs and lets it go. So we had a good relationship. I think we broke up over something. I guess looking at it now, you could say, well, that's kind of dumb because of whatever reason. But at the time, Congress Park attacked them. We didn't talk to girls that smoke. You can be the baddest chick if we caught you smoking a cigarette. Let's specify a cigarette or a black. Oh man, we just ain't talk to you. So my friend, which was her friend's boyfriend, he was like, "Hey, bro, I heard your girl smoke." So that's how we ended up breaking up. I asked her about it. She never said anything. She just got quiet on the phone, and we ended up breaking up over that. But besides that, man, everything was good. I ain't have no bad first relationship. Like, we still friends to this day. And I know she done told me like years back, like when she dates people, I guess I don't know if it's a comparison to me or just some Gemini stuff, but she was like, when I talk to dudes, they don't know what to say. I say something to them and they just get speechless. Or they don't like how I talk to them, but I just be joking. I just be wanting them to go back and forward with me or have something smart back to say. But I guess I say some stuff that be too strong that they just get quiet. So she like went through that like her whole life. But it's just funny that the first relationship, somebody's doing it easy. And then everybody after that is just like, you don't know if you can play with them or.
Yeah, you always got to walk on,
Yeah. Yeah,
walking on snails. What is it? Walking on thin ice. That's it. Thin ice. I said snails.
I think it's shells, like eggshells.
It's eggshells.
Oh, eggshells.
Okay.
She said snails.
I was born blonde, just saying.
Okay. So this is a perfect question for women, right? I don't know if you guys ever thought of this, or I know women are more nice. You guys probably just think, oh, he's taking me on a date. But y'all probably, follow Creative Days and Nights, but she might fuck y'all up right now because I'm going to ask a question that is probably going to ruin it for some guys. If it was a such thing as a side chick date, what would it be? Like, what is the level of places you think they're going because they're side chick?
Fucking Donald's because they cheating and they try not to be seen.
Everybody goes to McDonald's. You may get seen at McDonald's. Everybody goes to McDonald's. Even people that don't eat, they take their kids. You got a
But they
good
don't go
chance to
in.
eat
They go
out
through
at
the drive-through.
McDonald's.
You got kids. You don't go in. You go through the drive-through.
I think guys is going over and beyond for their side chicks.
Okay.
They do.
I seriously do. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they feel like they have to prove something to them because they're not with them like fully, or that's not their main chick, or because they don't see each other often. So when they do see each other, they feel like they have to just be over the
I
top,
think they
like make it memorable. I don't know what it is, but I feel like niggas be getting all like romantic and shit for the side chick and don't do none of that shit for their main chick.
none.
So do you guys think, since you said because they don't see them in a while, do you feel like they got like a separate account for the side chick and they just put away $20? Then when they finally see them, they have all this money saved so they can go on a good date or they can do something big, or
Who knows? Maybe, or maybe it's not even that. They'll probably go broke for their side chick. I don't know what it is, but I feel like no matter the money or whatever, they could be spending the least amount of money, but still be doing something over the top, like just something romantic. And I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that for their side chick, but not their main chick. I don't know if it's because they tired of their main chick or because as a main chick, we see y'all on a day-to-day basis, so we can get on y'all nerves more than the side chick was. Or I know the side chick is supposed to be the fun chick. Like that's their escape from reality. So I don't know. Maybe they feel like, I don't know, they could enjoy themselves. They could do all the things they really want to do with the side chick because that's the fun chick. But I gotta be serious with the main chick. Like, I don't know.
I think they treat it like sugar daddies do. They just want a female that no matter what never talks back. There when they say come here, and they just give them a little bit of payment and that's it. Jesus, that's it. So that's what I think it is.
But wouldn't that go into what you were saying about, wouldn't that fall in the same category when you say your first relationship, he told you how to be submissive? So is it really them being sugar daddies, or is it because their main chick is masculine and their side chick is more submissive?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's more like it's just they don't want anyone talking back. They want someone that's submissive. But when you're in a relationship, you go through so much. You know, you might argue just because you left the clothes outside the washing machine and didn't put it into the dryer, but the washing machine stopped. But your side chick, she just gonna greet you at the door, probably jump on you. You know what I'm saying? When you go to her place, and then you get to go home, you done already, release your stress. You probably talked to her a little bit about what was going on at home, and she just there just to basically rub your back. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Side chick is a, I don't know. She's just doing everything to make you feel
Just
good
to make
love
you
for that moment, because she don't have to do all the duties a main chick does.
Exactly.
So she has nothing but time to do whatever she wants for that short about a couple hours or one night here, one night there to make your dreams come true. So maybe you feel like you have to make her dreams come true and go all out for her because she's doing that for you.
So do you guys think? Oh yes, that's fine. Yep. So do you guys think, like, I'm trying to see how I want to put this. I mean, I know you guys are women, so this is probably a better question. And you guys like, oh, the side chick is this and this, but so do y'all feel like, I guess the side chicks done, like the standards have been raised for side chicks, like, because y'all was kind of saying they'll do amazing stuff, or I guess an equivalent side chick is almost getting the same stuff as the main chick. Like what do y'all think changed that made it like put them at a higher standard, I guess?
Niggas are stupid.
Okay. What you think, Brittany?
I don't know. I think the standards have gotten higher for them.
That I feel like that's a question for you because you're a guy. I feel like it's the guy putting them on a higher standard than the main chicks, and we honestly don't understand why.
Yeah, well,
what it is that the main chick ain't doing that the side chick is doing to put them there.
Or why is it important to go behind your main chick back and have a side chick? Like, why not just leave and go have fun if that's what you want to go do?
Yeah, because I don't understand.
Like, that's a lot of energy.
I can't have a conversation with
then you get mad, and then you get mad at the female for like having her frustrations, because sometimes the female already know that you got a side chick, but she's trying to just be like, you know what? I don't want to kill him. I don't want to go to jail for all these years for killing him, you know? So it's just like, why not just be straight up and honest? Like, hey, I'm not ready for this yet because I still want to be a dog, you know?
That's probably why these women are okay with being the side chick. They're content with that because the men keep going back. Getting out of it.
They're still getting stuff out of it, and the men keep going back. They're getting a lot out of it. Exactly.
Okay, so I mean, y'all talking from the other point of view, right? Y'all talking from the bad side of it. But let's say, like, do y'all feel like there's no women that's responsible for they dude having a side chick? Like, all these women out here complain about it. Do y'all really believe they're doing everything they can do to make that guy happy? Because I done been in a relationship that I know the person's not doing to make that guy happy, or they might not be doing nothing. Thank you. They might not be doing nothing. They might not be doing 80% of what they did when they came in a relationship. So from y'all standpoint, y'all talking about guys that got side chicks just because they got side chicks. Let's talk about that there's women out there, they ain't doing shit. That's why he has a side chick. You got women, I've been in a relationship where somebody argues every single day. So it ain't hard for the side chick to be fun because I'm arguing with you every day about nothing. Nothing. You just want to argue just about bullshit. So some, maybe from y'all point of view, maybe y'all lies, but it is certain chicks that they the reason why they do got a side chick. They don't do everything they're supposed to do because, like I said on another episode, women, they get in relationships, everything is going good, and they start trying to say, how can I get the same amount and do less? But women don't hear that. Women say, oh, well, I got comfortable. Yeah, I can get comfortable. That's okay. Just so y'all know, there's nothing good about the word comfortable. Nobody never asks if you're comfortable unless you're in an uncomfortable situation. So when people keep saying, oh, I got comfortable, nobody never asks you if you're comfortable unless you're in an uncomfortable situation. So the word's not good anyway. If you're in a hot spot, somebody will turn on the air and be like, hey, you good? You comfortable? Hey, it's freezing out there. You need a blanket? You comfortable? Nobody never says a good thing. So I don't know why women feel like they should get comfortable or feel like
I don't get that.
My first year, my rookie season was a good year. Y'all know who I am. I don't gotta win a championship. I don't gotta do none of that. The rest of my career, you know what I'm saying? Like they Patrick Mahomes. It can't be like that. So some of these women, they the reason why they dudes got side chicks. But when they start telling you what they did, they're not telling you what they did. They're telling you what they done.
Okay, so my question is, if that's the case, if it's the case of the man feels like she's not doing what she should have been doing, like to get him, why not leave her and just do what you are doing? Why keep your main chick? If you're already feeling like she's not keeping up to your standards, why not put her to the side and go ahead and be free? You might find somebody different. You might end up with the side chick that you were looking at before you actually made the move on her. But why not just do that instead?
Yeah. I'm not going to be biased. I know that in some instances, women do play a part in men cheating or having side chicks. I'm not going to be biased to say that's not true. That is true. But in some instances, there's women out there that are doing every and anything for their men, and their men still finds reasons to have side chicks. Like, and vice versa. It's not like you guys are innocent. There's men out there that would do one thing in the beginning of a relationship and switch up two, or we notice things that we don't like. Our first reaction is not to, hey, let's get another dude.
It's, hey, let me mention it so that we can maybe
why is not the
fix
first
it,
reaction to talk?
see why everything changed. And I noticed that too. Like, a lot of men don't ask a female, like, oh, why you ain't doing this no more? They just kind of, because men don't want to seem emotional or like they're complaining or, being a baby about stuff and being soft just by acting like, oh, you don't rub my feet no more. Like, they're not vocal. They want females to read their mind.
When the first option should be, all right, let me go to my girl. Let me discuss
you don't go
things
to another
with her.
female to go vent about it, like, yeah, my girl don't do this no more. And then the female then has ammo when they find out about each other.
Hold on, I'm trying to keep up because you asked me two questions, and the reason I'm looking like that, I'm trying to remember the first one. So the first one was, why won't they leave? All right. I know you guys don't believe this, but guys are actually patient. You know what I'm saying? So the guy may get that side chick until the female get their stuff together. I know I have a friend that's been with the chick over 10 years and just never got it together. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, he's like, all right, man, I'm just gonna hang it up. But I'm like, dude, I've been knowing you since I was like 21. You know what I'm saying? But this dude done everything for her. Everything you can do for somebody. Whatever y'all think I've done for Malia, or whatever you think somebody's done for you, this dude done more than that. This dude done more than that. And I'm just like, so what would be her excuse? But guys got patience. Believe it or not, guys got patience. Just women, y'all might have patience and just really be in it, dealing with it day by day, where a guy may wait for you, which I said on another episode, but while you trying to get your stuff together, he might be with somebody that's doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That could happen. So, Tat always say, shit, she gone, or I don't even do that, but some dudes, they want to be with that person, but while you sitting there thinking you got all day, he just doing other stuff with his other person to make him, it's going to sound funny, but that side chick kind of gives that main chick a little more time because he's waiting for you. If it's in a good situation, like he's waiting for you to get straight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But
what if the female is like straight, doing everything, still doing everything she did before, plus doing more because she's seeing that his mood has changed toward her, and she's trying to understand, why is it changing now?
Yeah.
If I'm doing everything plus more, but then he still gets a side chick. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, that's a bad situation where like a dude just getting a side chick just because anyway. But I'm saying, like, in the terms of, because like I said, when people mention side chicks, they always make it seem like, oh yeah, I do everything. But you gotta ask the person, do you really do anything? A lot of women don't take accountability. They don't want to be wrong. They don't want to say, oh, I haven't been doing nothing. Or I haven't been cleaning. Or I haven't been cooking. Oh, I don't have sex with him. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you that, but they're going to tell you, oh, I take care of the kids, I cook. All the women say the same stuff. Now, it's something that's really doing it, but everybody says it, so everybody ain't doing it. I done been with people that everybody's not doing. I don't care what they made. You know what I'm saying? So women got to take more accountability, though. I'm not saying you guys specifically, but when we sit there and listen to this girl talk about side chick and cheating and all of that, what is she doing? Like, what is that person doing? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the world does that. We just naturally get on the female side And her ass couldn't have been doing that. You probably go to her house and house dirty. You know?
But I mean, two wrongs don't make a right.
Two
Still, you
wrongs
should leave.
don't, right. Two wrongs don't
Going
make
back
it
to
right.
what you said, I'm like, are guys really patient? If you have a side chick, then are you really patient? Like, are you really, like, you're taking, I don't know. I feel like you're not focusing on the problem at hand and solving home first. Like,
Exactly.
your mind is elsewhere. That's not really you being patient. You might as well leave and separate and see if she grows. Go separate ways. If it's meant to be, if y'all both grow and mature, y'all could find y'all way back. But you having a side chick is not really being patient or waiting for her.
Okay.
You're just adding.
I would say adding fuel
You're
to the
adding
damn
complication to it. Like it just it gets more complicated when you add a third party to a situation.
fire. Exactly.
I would say this. Like, I like when Brittany said, guys don't say, why are you not doing this anymore? Right? All right. So, you know, naturally people say women are smarter than men. But when it comes to that, I guess y'all just dumb as shit, because dudes say stuff all the time. It's just up to the female if she want to acknowledge it. Because me, I'll tell you, I say shit all the time. Whether I'm joking or whether I'm saying it directly, guess what? That shit might not change. The person might not do anything about it. So if a guy like me, once I get tired of saying it over and over, you know what happened? I stop saying it and I handle that situation myself. Now, that girl that's trying to figure out how I can get all of this and do this, she thinks she done won because he stopped complaining about it. You didn't win shit. He got used to the situation. He adjusted to the situation, and you still who you are, you know. And Malia said two wrongs don't make it right. You're right. Two wrongs don't make it right, but it shouldn't have been the first wrong. So we ain't going to ignore that the female was wrong in the beginning or she wasn't cutting the mustard. Come tell y'all, guys say shit. It's up to y'all if y'all want to listen. Guys say shit like, hey, can we do this? Oh, no, we ain't doing that. Okay. Wait next week. Hey, can we do this? No, we ain't doing that. So, you know, I'm not talking about, you know, it's certain situation where guys will tell you, whether it's indirectly, it's metaphorically, maybe his mood change, maybe he gets mad. He will tell you. But a lot of females ignore that shit. You know, a lot of females is, you know, they you know, they worried about social media. They worried about how they look or whatever. But dudes do say shit. But, you know, women may not acknowledge it. Like, whatever, this nigga, he always say that. I've been in those relationships. Well, I tell a female over and over, hey, why we ain't doing this? Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do this. And they say no. So how many times is the guy supposed to hear no before he gets a side chick? How many times can you shut a dude down and think he should be there because of what you did the first season? We ain't on the first season. You know what I'm saying? So that's what females got to realize. Like, how many times this dude's supposed to take no if he's doing everything he's supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak for the dude. I know me, I do everything I'm supposed to do. So somebody like me hearing no every fucking day, am I wrong to get a side chick? If you got
leave the person that you're with,
and you saying no for no reason,
You're
it's
wrong.
like simple.
You know,
Just leave the person that you're with. Like, cheating is not the answer.
Cheating is not the answer. If you're that unhappy, just leave the person you're with.
Unhappiness. That's not happiness.
Just leave the person you're with.
Unhappy, so leave the situation.
So this is why I love women, because you guys are biased and y'all don't know it. So the reason why he stays because he loves the person, right? The same reason women stay, they get beat up the whole time. Why are you staying? Why you don't leave the person? Why you don't leave the person? So we're gonna talk about dudes cheating that don't.
But we're talking about side chicks, okay? We're not talking about women that get abused. We're talking about side chicks.
Okay, but it's the same scenario. If you're not happy, why don't you leave? Are you saying
no? But getting abused, you are scared. Is a difference. Getting abused, there is a scared moment. Just getting a side chick, you're not scared of nothing. You just doing your thing.
Just leave. Just leave. Ain't that much love in the world. Do you really love her that much if you're willing to have cheat on her?
Exactly.
Like, how much love is there really if you're okay?
Because then you're not giving her like all of your love. You're giving her part of your love because you're going to end up having feelings for that side chick. You're going to
sometimes loving the person is loving them enough to let them go.
Yes.
Okay. So you said if you with a side chick, you're not giving them all of your love. All right. So if a woman cut back on all the shit they doing, when I say they want this, but they want to do this to get that, or they give you all their love, is it a reason why they're not doing everything they did at the beginning?
But some people
have actual reasons, but a lot of them don't. They got a lot of excuses. So if a person is cutting back on everything they doing, everything they did from the beginning, are they giving you all of their love, or they just got comfortable?
I get what you're saying.
Or they love you the same, but they don't got it in them to do the same shit they've been doing, or they're not going to do none of that stuff because trust me, you will hear, oh, I ain't doing that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? So what is stopping them for doing what they did before? Why
I get what you're saying though.
Why would they say they're not doing that? Because they're not giving you all of their love. They're trying to give you 30% and ask for 70% or 100%. So guess what? You got a 100% guy. You started off here, and now you're here, but you still want that.
So you get a side chick, like you said, for giving the main chick time. Now, when the main chick come around, and you realize, okay, she's different. She's actually listening to my needs. I could be with her. She finds out that you had a side chick. Now you're adding another obstacle for y'all to get over. Because now y'all got past what y'all originally needed space from, but now you have another issue that another hump in the road that y'all have to get over.
Got to be quicker. Got to be quicker.
For all that, just leave. Just leave.
Just leave.
And now it went from her being the issue to now you being the issue.
Right?
Because you cheated.
Cheating is not the answer. That's just
it don't have to be that complicated.
Cheating is not the answer.
It just don't have to be that complicated.
It don't got to be that complicated.
Cheating is not the answer.
But keep this in mind. The person that started the problem, they let it sit around that long for it to happen. It's almost like they said on Batman. Either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. So while he's waiting, don't think we don't get comfortable either. He done got used to her being there. So let me show up. Let her argue. Okay, cool. Let me go do this. Or let me show up. Let me say, let's do this. Let her come up with an excuse. Because I'm going to tell y'all, as much as y'all love to believe women are smarter, a nigga like me really analyze everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she tired? Okay, but she's about to go out with her friends tonight. She don't want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we analyze everything. You know what I'm saying? So don't think, I'm going to tell you, the quiet dudes, when they talk to me, they can tell you everything their wife doing, and their wife has no clue he knows that, or she's oblivious that she's even doing it. And I just laugh because this dude so quiet. These dudes come in there, they do their thing, they like over it, they maintain, and then when they leave, they do their thing. I mean, like I said, when people talk about side chicks, they always talk about the bad guy. Nobody talks about the good guy and what that woman did to let him get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You know?
I just want to say I don't agree.
If you're a woman, you're biased. You're team girl.
I just don't agree. I mean, I just don't agree with cheating. Like, I just don't.
I understand.
I don't think I'm biased. I think I understand both sides, but now being older, I'm just like, what's the point?
The whole cheating thing. I'm scared of fucking karma.
Scared of karma.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's definitely out there.
I just don't get it. What's the point? Just being in the stage of life that I am now. Like, because I can understand both sides. Because trust me, flipped role, I had my fair share of cheating. But looking back, I'm like, if I was that unhappy that it caused me to drift elsewhere, there was no point in dragging that along. There's no point.
There's no point in breaking someone's heart.
There's no point. I'd rather leave you and then do what I want to do.
Yes.
And you figure it out. And if you change and there's a way for us to get back together, great. It was meant to be. If we never find our way back, then that was just supposed to be, he was there for a season or just as a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear you guys saying y'all don't see the point of cheating, but as women, can you guys make me see the point of I want this, but I'm going to do this? Since we're on here now, tell me why women feel I should do 20% of what I was doing the first season and continue to be with this dude doing everything. I don't get it.
Well, honestly, for me,
that doesn't make sense. But go ahead.
Well, for me, I step it up every year. Whoa. It's like a thing. Like I have a book of what I'm going to do. Yeah, I really have a book. So I'll write in around New Year's. I'll have my resolution, but then also for my relationship resolution.
That's dope.
I've never heard that before. Did you guys hear that? She said she has a New Year's resolutions for her relationship.
Yes.
While people have been the same person in a relationship since 2005. Not only have you been the same person in life, you didn't get better in your relationship. That shit is mind blowing. Cause guess what? People put every year. I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start working out.
Yeah.
And they don't do that shit. So just imagine if everybody had to write that shit for their relationship. What would they do? What would they do?
Like I said, I mean, mine is just always stepping it up. Either it's about dating more, just like what are some things that we both are into that we can actually do. It's more like a bucket list than a resolution in a way. Like, how else can I make him happy? You know what? Like for my situation, I know that his foot is messed up, so I would make it.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to make sure everybody heard that, because I can tell you right now, I'm running out of breath. I'm flabbergasted, if you will, because I want people, when you watch this, go rewind it back, because you probably never hear this shit come out of one mouth. She said she sits there and wonder, how can I make him more happy?
Yeah.
Like you looking confused. You look confused. I can tell you right now, 99% of women probably ain't saying that shit. They're saying, how can I do less and get the same amount? But you just said, I sit there and think, how can I make him happy? Now that I'm in my Don P mode, you done bred it out of me. My wife's on here. I can tell you right now, she don't say that shit.
Definitely
don't think that shit at all.
Oh,
just because I say it don't mean I don't think
it. Laughing because I'm right.
It doesn't mean I don't think it.
No. So
it doesn't mean I don't
think about that.
Damn.
Leave alone. Said they're just mind blowing. She said, I sit there and think, how can I?
Malia, I've told you that, right? Haven't I told you that? I seriously.
Yeah, you have. Like, but just because I don't say it doesn't mean I don't think it. I mean, Brittany knows, because I talked to her about all the things I want to do for my husband. So guys, just because I'm not letting him in the loop doesn't mean I'm not thinking it.
She got some plans for you, so be quiet over there.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Really be quiet, okay?
But last time we was together, Brittany did witness her line like 5 times in 3 minutes. So I don't know if it's true. And Brittany's probably just kicking her side because they're on the podcast.
That is slightly true, Malia.
So, that's true. I did lie. But that was about food.
Just a little bit.
Okay. But anyway.
I really do think about things like that. Guys, I just took him on a trip not that long ago. Say I didn't.
Not saying anything. But what I will say is,
boom.
We went on a trip. We went on a trip. But what I'm saying is, just to hear that, I'm telling you, guys ain't never heard that shit. Oh, I'm sitting there thinking, how can I make it? No, guy. No guy hears that shit. And then you said resolution. Like, that's what people need to start doing. They need to start making New Year's resolutions for their relationship. Maybe that shit'll last longer than I'm going to lose 10 pounds and I'm going to be vegan and I'm going to save more money. Everybody say that shit every year. Maybe if you can attach resolutions to your relationship, maybe that should have turned out better. Maybe it'll get better. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it'll be a lot more successful relationships. You started something, Brittany. You started something. I think we might.
I mean, I just always have done that. I don't know. It was just like something like you could ask Mark. I would tell him all the time. I'm like, all I ever do is just think of how I can be better for you, what I can do different. If it's something that you're telling me, like, you know what, I don't like you doing this. Well, okay, well, let me figure out something I could do different. Like it even goes like me figuring out the meals that he absolutely loved. Like, so when he gets home from a horrible day, I'm like, okay, well, I know this meal is probably going to be the one that cheers him the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think of that type of stuff all the time. Just to, I don't know. You just want the person happy, damn it.
Brittany.
Sometimes I don't even think of myself. I just think of
Brittany, shut up, because you're making us look bad. You're making other women like me look bad. Okay?
No, you're not making them look bad. They need to step their shit up. I'm gonna
bad.
tell you right now, Malia don't cook to say, hey, this is going to make him happy. Malia cooks what she wants to cook. Okay?
That's not true. Malia asked her husband what he would like to eat when I'm cooking. Now, granted, I do not cook all the time.
Alone, Diamond.
I don't cook all the time, but I know how to cook. But my husband is not home 80% of the year. More like 90% of the year. So, but when he is home, I do cook. So don't play yourself.
You know you just fucked up, right?
I always ask him what he want to eat. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want?
You know you just fucked up, right?
But you don't know that's how I am, though, honestly. What he say?
I just fucked up. How I fucked up?
What day was it?
Oh my God.
It was a day. It was something about breakfast. Like, oh, I ain't doing it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do it myself. And she's like, I don't feel like cooking. I said, but you just said on the podcast, I'm not home 90% of the time, and you couldn't cook breakfast that morning. No, you just
we were out and about, guys. We was out and about, and I don't know what it is about me, but I'm like a child.
That's what it is. But go ahead.
No, I'm like a child. So you know how you're in the house, kids will be like, I'm not hungry. I don't want this. But as soon as you get in the car, I'm hungry. Like that's me. So we were going somewhere, and I'm like, I'm hungry. But I'm not a breakfast food type of person.
Yes, same.
Like I would literally wait until restaurants are serving lunch. But I was like, let's go to Wendy's. Let's go to Wendy's because I think they serve, lunch starting at 10. They open up at 10. Let's go. They only serve breakfast. So I'm like, wow, that's different because I know they used to serve. And then I'm a big brat. So if I don't get my way, I know this. I'm like, whatever, I'm just not going to eat. I'm going to wait until lunch. And then his reaction just changed. And he was like, well, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and I'm going to get this and this and that. And I mean, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I was like, what are you getting that for? Because I'm going to make it. I don't feel like cooking breakfast. I don't feel like I'm just waiting. I'm a DoorDash something when it's lunchtime. So, that's just me being
No, that's true. You on DoorDash.
I'm a DoorDash. I will find any reason not to cook. That's just me. I will cook dinner. Some people just
don't cook, Diamond, okay? Some people just don't cook
dinner. I've never been the type of person like Brittany to wake up and cook like a big old breakfast. That's just not me. Like I will cook a big dinner. I will do that.
So you see how I hope all the listeners and viewers are watching. You see how they went from we do this to some people don't cook, Diamond. Did you guys know that?
But that's different though. You saying like with the side chicks from they do one thing in the beginning. I've never done that, not even in the beginning. Not as far as the breakfast part. So you shouldn't expect
it if it was never given.
What?
Not the breakfast part. That was never given. I've never done that and took it away.
That situation wasn't about breakfast. It was about her saying, I'm never here, so she never cooks. If I'm never here, why wouldn't you cook that day?
No, I'm saying I cook every day. Guys, I swear to God, he's gone. I will order food every day if I can for me and my kids because my kids are not big eaters. So what's the point in making a meal if I just rather order? But when he's home, I'm cooking dinner more than I've ever cooked.
I can give you reasons of cooking.
Like I have a reason to cook.
Yeah,
but as far as breakfast and lunch, I don't know. I cook dinner.
Nutrition is the reason to cook for the children. Nutrition.
And don't let him fool you because there was a day where he was home and I made you breakfast. So don't play yourself. I made you plenty of breakfasts and called you out. I even brought him dessert to the damn bed. So don't let him fool you.
It's not about.
She gave me dessert in bed.
Dessert in bed.
It's not about playing yourself. I just wanted y'all to realize that it's recorded and documented now that she says I'm not home 90% of the time. If I'm not home 90% of the time, it should be a moment that she wouldn't cook. You know what I'm saying? All I asked was, Brittany, her breakfast that I was talking about, this ain't pancakes. This ain't waffles. Put the biscuits in the pan and cook some. You can put the bacon in the pan and the sausage in the pan. Once that shit go in the oven, who's cooking, Brittany? No fucking body but that oven, right?
But I came home that day, Brittany, and I put the biscuits in the pan.
That's all.
I put the biscuits in the pan. I did everything. He stopped me because he wanted to make it a certain way, like his sister makes it. So that's fine. But I was gonna do it. Don't say I wasn't.
We don't need that. We don't need to
say I wasn't. But guys, I am a big rat.
Eating your attitude food, okay?
Yeah, I'm a big rat.
Attitude because she knew she had fucked up. She knew she fucked up. You just sit here and told me, "Oh, you're barely home, so I don't gotta cook." So it should be no moment that you didn't want to cook.
I made him a smoothie.
All right, enough about smoothies and stuff. This has been another. What? This has been another podcast. Follow us at TBD Podcast 21. I am King Byron. At God Alone, Long Live King Tat. Follow the clothing line, Double Shot Apparel. Follow their podcast, the new podcast for women or for anybody. The Bottom Line Podcast. They have Frisky Fridays when they be dressed frisky. And, go watch the first episode because after this episode, Malia, they just show her neck. She'll be wearing a collar. She'll be wearing a turtleneck. And Brittany will be wearing what she's wearing. And it'll be great. They have some good topics. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got to be covered up for.
It's going to have glitter on it. Don't worry. It's going to be cute. So, go follow Creative Day and Nights. If you want to get with the female hitch, you don't got to think no more. You don't got to think no more. Okay?
I got you.
She got you. So this has been another one with Don P, Brittany, and Leah. We out.